Great. Do I have to talk about this?
Yeah, man. The more content, the better.
Hey guys, Steve here. So in my previous video, I was talking more about my stories rather than what I don't like about worms. But I'm here to actually break down what I don't like about them. They just disgust me. Their freaking little legs is what creeps me out the most. Ever heard about millipedes? In Puerto Rico, we call them 100 pies. Sorry. Look, there's just something about worms that makes them as terrifying for me as they are. The way they wiggle around like waves at the beach, it's just... Nope, you're not gonna get me this time. As I was saying, I'm fine with seeing whatever worm on screen, well, with some exceptions. But I lose my stuff when I see one in person. I think all this trauma started when I was little. No, it's not school worm story thingy, or else I'd be copywriting myself. Wait, no. See productions? No! You know that feeling when you see some creature you're afraid of for a mere second and then you instantly get the chills and you keep thinking to yourself that they're everywhere you look? Don't look at me, it's not like it happened to... Yeah, it has. I know most caterpillars or worms are harmless, but I kid you not, there are still some out there that are born to kill. Anyways, my story started in my childhood, 4 to 5 years old I think. So I was at my grandma's house, in a beautiful neighborhood. She has this garden outside her house, and I'm telling you, that thing was packed with wasps and bees. Gladly, I've never gotten stung by them. My grandma has this indoor porch which has the exit door right next to it. I was playing with the toys on the porch in the middle of me playing trains. I looked at the corner of my eye and this long freaking millipede was stumbling all over the porch. I can guarantee that thing was at least an inch thick and like 10 inches long. I screamed at the top of my lungs and ran back inside. I was telling my grandma to kill it so fast that it sounded like a young auctioneer cowboy on a YouTube video at 2 times speed. After my grandma was bugged about me begging her to kill it, boom! Did it! Another punch! She went to check, but she saw nothing. The guilt was killing me. I felt delusional because I swore I saw it. I checked myself to see if what I saw was real, and boom, nothing there. After that day, I always kept thinking there was a worm in my room. It was probably because I was blind. I didn't have glasses back then, so I never got the image out of my head. And it's impossible to. I'm here to point out details, not tell stories. I don't know what else to say about them. Ugh. I like nature and all, but why'd you have to bring these creepy crawlies along? I'm not gonna lie, but whenever I see a worm crawling around the floor, I jump like a cat seeing a cucumber. Caterpillars specifically. I can't stand for a second to even look at them. Worms also affect my dreams in a way, because there's always a worm in like 90% of my dreams. And I'm tired of it! But worms are poo-poo heads! This video has taken me 2 years to make. Oh, thank goodness it's finally done.